Okay, challenge. Leave your phone unlocked and right side up. Walk out the room without throwing your bitch off balance. It's either on or off, ain't no in between when it's valid. I seem to wanna talk more and more about what really matters. I've seen my aura hop out my torso and hit her backwards. Flip watching you skip down my corridor, fuck a ballad. Don't need shit on the side no more.
What's going on, world? It's your boy PK here again with another sports music comedy interview presented by PKTV. I'm sitting here with none other than your boy Larry Greene. What's going on with you?
Yo, what's going on? What up?
Nothing much, man. We working, so yeah, it took me a second to get this interview set up, man. So
yeah, man, you busy dude, man.
Yeah, we gonna make the best of it, man. But I know who you is, so for those who don't know who you is, how about you introduce yourself to the world, man?
Man, comedian Larry Greene from St. Louis. Like fried sushi, big booties, community service. You know, get down with the youth stuff like that, man. Other stuff. Oh yeah, that homeless dude on here. Yeah, I think his was before Vince's. I seen that one.
Hey, well, that homeless dude was pretty damn funny, man.
He was, man. It's the community service I was telling you about, man. We need more of that. You know what I'm saying?
Got it, man. So, yeah, you got quite a bit to follow up with, man. But let's go ahead and get into the interview, man. So, let me ask this $1 million question, man. How long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy legit 2 years, man.
2 years. So, starting late 2014?
Yeah, I did a couple mics that last semester before I left school in Corbindale.
Right.
Went to a little mic they had at the Long Branch. I have been wanting to do it for a minute, you know, because I used to watch it all the time. Everybody used to say, you know, you should do it. Don't just get up there, just be funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not that simple, you know, but when I was at school, it was a lot of cats my age that was doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, they could do it, I could do it type stuff. Did my first little mic at the little Long Branch. It ain't had no mic or nothing, you know, but it went over good. And I got done, I was sitting in my chair, I was like, might go ahead and do it, you know, so just been doing it since, not consistently, you know, but I took a couple of little other mics, didn't go so good. Then I was like, I don't know, got back into it.
But what exactly was your motivation to do comedy?
Man, ultimately, my thing is, I'm not finna spend my life living and getting paid to do something I don't like doing. So as I bounced around little majors and jobs and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I gotta find something that I like doing because I ain't finna be getting up every day and I don't enjoy what I do. I did it, I liked it. I just kind of naturally like entertaining, even though I don't like doing it all the time because I'm a damn Gemini. Right. Sometimes when we be on the little goofy stuff, I be good, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it comes so natural. You gotta learn the craft, but I naturally enjoy being in that little element of myself. So it's just like, why not get bread to go somewhere for a few hours, do that, and I'm off work, you know, versus right. Straight punching the clock and dealing with all of that. So I feel like you should enjoy what you do, and I honestly believe everybody got some type of gift or something that they just naturally enjoy. You just gotta learn how to hustle it.
Give it up for these old heads in here. Y'all better clap. I seen them Kangos. Niggas here smelling brutes. That nigga smell like an oil change. What did you do before you got here? Hey, y'all gotta watch them, man. Them niggas, old school cats that talk to your girl in your face. Cause they speak in code. Watch one of these cats come for, hey, how y'all doing? I ain't trying to bother you, play. I'm just yelling the fish fries. Oh yeah, I throw down with some fish. I got my tilapia, jackfish, can. See what I do? I throw that jack on, I get my jack on, then I take care of that cat. Now you know I take care of that cat. Get your nasty ass.
Nigga, you ain't hungry. Where are some places that you've performed since you've been doing comedy? It can be local, out of town. We can start with local, and then we go to out of town.
Just to start locally, Special Times, Heavy Anchor, Funny Bone, Ambassador, Blueberry Hill, what's the little ones? The End Spot, Hard Times, you know what I'm saying? Toast Time, anything with a time behind it. Everywhere for real, man. Hole in the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a little private party somewhere off of Delmore. I'm outside, I got the little 2-story deck. I'm throwing the jokes, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, anywhere where I could perform it, you know?
Right. What about out of town performance? Have you done any traveled and did comedy anywhere?
Yeah. I performed in Chicago. I went up there for jokes and nose mic. Hopefully I get booked up there eventually. Went out to Tulsa for some shows. Went down to Florida for like 3-4 days. Performed down there on some shows. Feel like I'm leaving something out, but that's kind of it.
How have you feel comedy's been treating you in your 2 years you've been doing comedy?
I feel like it's been treating me good, man. Like, I'm a very humble dude, so, you know, my expectations for myself are through the roof, but I'm very realistic with where I'm at and where I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like where I'm at, I'm doing pretty good. Placing a couple comedy competitions, had a couple of little nice rooms going. You know, decent amount of people know I do comedy. Hopefully a few more after this video, because you cracking out here, you know what I'm saying?
I hope so too, man.
But nah, man, I forgot the question.
How's comedy? The question was how's comedy been treating you since you in your 2 years you've been doing it?
It's been cool, man, to be real with you. I don't really support that little whole movement about how people don't support and all of that. I honestly believe in my heart people support quality art. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if your product is on point, I feel like people they gonna have to come. It's just on them if they gonna come sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? I know who was at my special time shows. I know who at my stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? That plug gonna look a little bit different if you coming and I'm almost there and then you trying to get the plug. It's like, nah, bro. See you at the door. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming out supporting, but it's just like, my goal is to just get that quality product. And I feel like people gonna come. So it's a grind. Some people gonna be there during the grind, some people not, but you know what I'm saying? I know where it's going, so it's up to you. But when you wanna jump on the train, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So I feel like it's been love because I done had some tragedies and people been there. You know what I'm saying? Like tragic shows and people been there and have came back after the fact. So, you know, it's all love over here.
Deal with hecklers, and by hecklers, well, you know what a heckler is. I don't need to give an explanation, but how do you deal with them? And have you do you have a moment that sticks out specifically with a heckler?
All right, bro. First of all, this is what I'm gonna say, man. How I deal with a heckler, I feel like it depends on how big or small of an issue that they trying to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's small, and I feel like the crowd still following the joke, and they just petty and they not distracting too much, I'm gonna go ahead and just get that punchline because they rolling with me anyway. But if they becoming such a distraction to where they just like gradually just kind of they becoming the spotlight, it's like, damn, I gotta talk to you now because that's what we all thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I gotta come get you with it. But like, honestly, man, I don't be that thirsty to turn nobody up. It's just like I'm on stage to be funny and you're distracting that. So now you have to become a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But like, as far as like a situation that stick out, bro. I was doing this mic one time at Toast Time off Hall's Ferry, De'Aaron J. Spot.
Yeah,
Jay Lee used to host it or whatever, bro. I'm up in that mud. Some comic was in town and he had like the whole section was there for him. Some drunk old head dude got up there. He like 40. Dude had dreads coming down. He kind of looked like MJG and stuff, whatever. Right. So at that time, I only had so many little ad-libs and ways to transition on stage. So I get on stage, I'm like, yeah, y'all, make some noise for 2 Chainz. Go on, give it up for him. Dude standing right there, bro, interrupting my shit. He was like, 2 Chainz? No, nigga, I'm 20 Chainz. And I'm about to come up there and take that mic. I was like, yeah, I wasn't expecting that for real. I'm gonna calm down, man. Let me go and get it. I ain't even had nothing, bro. Like,
Dude just came out the box. Oh man, let me go ahead. Wait till I get done. Wait till I get done, bro. Trying to get into it, bro. But like, dude, he was gone. I ain't realized that he was gone. I just thought he was horrible on stage. Like, dude was gone. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't a good look at all because I was trying to do my stuff, but I feel like everybody was just still thinking like, nah, nigga, he just punked you, bro. Like, I feel like this is what the focus was, but like.
Yeah, the rumor question is this, man. As far as the cats I done spoke to in comedy, man, they say you like a real Grim Reaper, man, when it comes to jokes. Let me elaborate on that. By Grim Reaper, man, like this, I've been told, man, that you straight purposely leave rooms if you in there and it's a gang of unfunny people, like. I'm kidding, man. Like, I've been told this, man.
Hey, bro.
I've been told this, man. You will be in there in a room, and if it's too many unfunny people back to back, you like, man, I gotta go. It's gonna rub off on me.
I'm dead, bro. That's hella funny, dog. That's funny, bro. That's it.
That's the rumor, man. What is it true to that or what, man?
I'm gonna say this, man. Like your question that you said about comments out who I, you know what I'm saying, look after or whatever the question about inspirations, I guess.
Yeah.
I intentionally try not to watch too much of any one comic because I don't want to start to sound like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people that rap, you can tell if a cat all he listens to is Lil Wayne all day. All you listen to is Kanye because they sound like him, but they ain't even trying to. They just listen to it too much. So it's not no comedian that I just sit and boom, 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 because I don't want to start taking them on. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kind of look at that like on the flip side, bro. Like, people say you can learn what to do and what not to do, bro. But like, if I ain't gonna lie, bro, if I see too many back to back to back to back, and it's not even saying like I'm putting myself at no place, bro.
Right.
Like, I ain't always funny, but I really feel like I'm kind of taking it in. I start to get a headache, bro. Like, I'm so serious, but like if I have to wait too long and it's just a bunch of corny stuff, or they just going some places I don't go with some dark, super dark stuff that I ain't even hitting for, I'm just like, I have to just shape and just come back when it's close to my turn because I really feel like it be rubbing off on me, bro. Like, I don't even want that up here, you know, where, you know what I'm saying? So I give it a little shot, but like, yeah, bro, like, I ain't know that was out there, bro, but yeah.
It's been good, man. It's not. I ain't saying it's the biggest thing people speak on, man.
Right.
I've heard it in a few circles, man. I figured why not get a chance. Where do you see comedy taking you?
I see comedy taking me a lot of places, man. Travel wise, definitely want to see the world. But as far as getting a stage, a voice, and a brand, I want to use that for other stuff. Like I said earlier, like the service and stuff like that. So it's like if I got a name and I go to people, you know what I'm saying, trying to get a little sponsor or something, whatever they got, book bags or cars or plug on some living arrangement, whatever. If I come into them with a brand, I can negotiate and set some stuff up if I can do a service type of deal. So that, and then just that stage, man, like comedy cold to me because that space is so open. Like people be getting policed, for lack of better words, for certain stuff they say on stage, but ultimately I think that's the most open space to straight say how you feel about something. You can't say everything up in front of classroom teaching. You can't say everything on a whole political tip. They damn near don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So with the comedy, it's just like you can say what you want to say in such a witty and humorous way that they gotta listen to what you're saying, and they kind of, without knowing it, showing you if they feeling you or not feeling you, how they respond. That's that little space. It's a lot more deeper stuff, material I want to get into, but I'm just really trying to get the craft. Nobody want to hear you be all deep and it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's a progression though.
Right. When it's all said and done, 10, 20, 40 years from now, when it's all said and done, when you finally put down the mic and you look back on it, how does comedian Larry Greene want to be remembered?
Man, brother, it's a deep question there.
How do I want to be remembered? End of the day, years down the line, I put the mic down. I don't know, man. I just want to do something groundbreaking before I go. And every part of my journey from where I started it and the spaces I passed through from my childhood, neighborhood, to whatever schools I went to whatever colleges, to wherever I worked, to whatever comedy capacity somebody met me in, and whatever I did after that, anybody that's in them spaces or that can identify me with any way, that I could be something that they can look at and they can be motivation. They know they can pull themselves up out of whatever they coming from. So I guess ultimately an inspiration, but I want to just at some point, which I don't even think it can be planned, but I want to just do something that wasn't done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is, but I want that stamp to be behind my name. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to get far enough where I can just still be me. I ain't trying to get the Michael Vick dogs. You know what I'm saying? Tiger Woods, ugly white bitches. Like, everybody got their little, I ain't trying to Cosby pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing. I want whatever you experience with me. Like you said, you shake out the rooms. You know what I'm saying? I had little other experiences. That's cool, but I don't want to get that far to where it got to be no BS, you know what I'm saying, with my setup to where people could try and do all of that. Like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? To be real, I don't even, the more bread I get, I would be able to make more moves as far as helping people, but I'm simple, bro. This Zippo was like 60. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, bro. Like, my little means is not that deep, you know what I'm saying? Probably get a little family or something, get my little setup together, make sure everybody good, but like, be an inspiration and has just something unique beside my name as far as like what I did, because I feel like we all came here that one individual, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be left doing that one thing that I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, before I get out of here. So
The floor is yours, man. Shout outs, shows coming
yeah.
up, man. Where the people can follow you at, man.
Yeah,
The floor is
man.
yours.
Appreciate that. All my social medias / Larry Greene Comedy. E on the end of Greene, so Larry Greene, E on the end Comedy. You can follow my Facebook, my Instagram, my YouTube. I don't do Twitter. It's just dead to me. My website, Larry Greene Comedy. Y'all can look that up. I got a show coming up February 6th at Very B's at the Mills Mall. Everybody telling me the Mills died. It's not dead yet. It's a little restaurant in there around my show out of. It's right on the same side as the movie, so you go in through the movie's entrance. You can't miss it. Actually, I think I got a little flyer on me, man. Probably could get a little shot of this. If I can
Nah,
get
let's
this
put it in the
mug out,
camera.
man. Come check
Wait,
me
hold
out.
it up. Hold up, wait. Yep, there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna be in there. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Got Stefan on the show. You had him come through, Cam on the show. He gonna be there. Got Javon Bibbs. Some other comics might just pop through, show some love. I got Janelle on her. She's a singer. She dope. She gonna set that little vibe in the beginning of it. But got a little pre-Valentine's Day thing going on. So come by yourself. You might be somebody. Come with your gal. You might be breaking your neck. Bring your little side chick, because it ain't Valentine's Day yet, so she won't know. She think that's the real date, you know what I'm saying? So just come out, man. Good food, good time. I'm a host, I'm gonna do my thing, and yeah, man. Just support your dude. Keep supporting PKTV, man. Dude, legit. Actually, I'm gonna have you do a little project I'm working on too, man.
Definitely appreciate the work, man.
Get
Well,
that off the camera though.
indeed, man. There you have it, man. I am PK. This is Larry Greene. And that was Sports Music Comedy presented by PKTV. We out.